This is Next Century Studios. You're watching Leading Edge Business with Dan Auito.
Welcome to the Leading Edge Business Show. My name's Dan Auito, and I'm here today with Mr. Lawrence Stone, otherwise known as Stoney. Stoney is a very unique individual. He's inspirational. He helps millions daily, and I'd like to tell you just a little bit about Stoney and what he has accomplished and what he was told that he couldn't accomplish from a young age. They told Stoney at 5 that it would be an impossibility for him to walk. At age 10, he was told he wouldn't walk on his own. At age 16, he was told he would walk, but only with an aid until the age of 40. Well, Stoney has since become a master martial artist. He's been inducted into the World Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Movie and stunt coordinator, is a life success coach, lead vocalist for a classic rock band, and an author, to name only a few of Stoney's accomplishments. So with no further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Lawrence Stone. Stoney!
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Yourself?
Perfection.
All right, we were going to show people this year how they can come about and do something with their 2011 year. What kind of advice do you have for them?
Well, I think the main thing is to focus on their own personal goals, work towards things that are important to them. Don't make goals that are so high that we can't attain them right away. Attainable goals are the easiest way to move forward.
Attainable goals. Okay, so small, incremental, achievable.
Right. People have a tendency to set goals that they can't reach right away, and they get disappointed, disheartened, and they stop. So if we start with attainable goals, little tiny ones, it's like walking. You know, if we move a little bit at a time, we make progress.
What would you do different in 2011, Stoney?
This year is really important. We're going to do some television stuff with you. I'm doing a lot more martial arts stuff than I used to do. We're doing a lot of motivational events in Canada and the U.S. and making a difference in a lot of kids' lives. That's what I do.
I love that. I love that, where you're making the difference in all those children's lives. How many children have you helped in your years of doing this?
I have no idea. Thousands and thousands and thousands. With my martial arts students alone, thousands.
Millions of dollars raised for charity.
Charity. Charity's a big thing.
Inspirational guy.
Well, I think if people would understand, the most important thing in life is you get what you give. And so I give a lot.
The more you give, the more you get. We know this. We know this. What principles do you live by that move you to a greater future every year?
For me, because of my martial arts background, the principles that I live by are mainly the 7 virtues of the samurai. And someday we'll talk about that and we'll show you each one. But the virtues of a samurai, people have a misunderstanding of the word samurai. Most people think that a samurai is the guy that comes around and chops everybody's head off when he's having a bad day. If they would understand, the word samurai means to serve. And hopefully that's what great men do, serve people.
Yeah, it's an effort to serve. And it's hard to serve people when they are, a lot of people distrust it because there's not that many people with that mindset. I see that a lot.
Yeah.
I see that a lot.
It's especially when we start attaining large goals, we start collecting a lot of money. We have a tendency to get caught up in things. If we would understand that we go out like we came in with nothing. We're going to go back out that way. Make a difference with what you make. That's what it's all about.
Right. It's not the material things, it's the difference you make.
Roger that.
I love it. I love it. What makes the turning of the new year so special?
It's a new chance. One more new chance. Another day to make a difference. I wake up in the morning, I have a sign by my bed that says, only a fool laughs at that which he does not understand. When I was young, it was hard. Life was hard. I get up and I make a difference every day. If we would all get in the habit of waking up, looking in the mirror and understanding it's about the other guy, it's not about me.
Exactly. Striving for that, the difference to make someone else's life better.
That's it.
By what you have to offer. We're on track. We're on the same wavelength there. What daily activities would you suggest someone to help themselves?
I start my day with positive affirmations. I have 5 positive affirmations that I use. I look in the mirror And when you're already looking at, I mean, when you look like this, it's really hard to have a bad day. You know what I'm saying? But if you get up and you look in the mirror, and my 5 affirmations are, I'm going to make I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm successful. I'm going to make a difference in the world today, and I'm going to make a difference in Madison's life, the young girl in the back of my book.
How long did it take you to cement those in your mind?
When I started doing most motivational speaking and personal development events, I listened to a young lady named Louise Hay. She runs Hay House. And her positive affirmations, she did a disc a long time ago, You Can Change Your Life. And I started listening to that every day. Every minute that I'm in my truck and I'm moving forward, going anywhere, I play it. Her mindset as to who you are as a human being, who you believe yourself to be, understanding if you don't believe it, you can't achieve it. You know, you've got to make things happen in your life.
Napoleon Hill. So Louise Hay is somebody you would recommend people give a listen to in 2011.
You know what, and when I first started listening to Louise, I thought that she was focused in a direction I didn't want to quite go in. I think the most important thing is to always try new things. You know, open a new book. Don't look at the cover and put it down. Open the book. Read a little bit of it and understand opportunity comes out of chaos. The book that you're not quite sure of is the opportunity perhaps you should look into.
And there's so many books. So Louise Hay has written a few books.
Hundreds of books.
Out of those hundreds, do you have a specific one that would be the first read?
I think You Can Change Your Life.
I Think You Can Change Your Life is the first book to read from Louise Hay.
You Can Change Your Life is the DVD that changed my life.
Okay, so it can be DVD, you probably put it in the stereo in your car.
Well, today I think more people are gravitating to
MP3s.
audio. So for me, because I have a rather large truck with a television, I can watch. Not that you should do that while you're driving your car, but I have a habit to look at it every once in a while. Louise Hay, in there, that constant bombardment of positive, that constant bombardment of you can do anything is a message. If we all lived in that, we would get off our butts and make things happen.
All right, now, what do you think stops people from stepping out and doing that? What holds people back from actually taking the action they need that they know works? Because it's proven. With
me, the very first person that put a hitch in my get-along was my guidance counselor.
Hitch in my get-along.
Is that
a kick in the butt?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So what it was I went to her and I told her I wanted to be a guidance counselor, you know, and I didn't have the academic skills to do that. I wasn't the smartest guy in the school. I struggled in school. So for me, her saying that kind of put me in a bad place. I wanted to be a guidance counselor. I wanted to be that person that led people to newer, bigger, better things. And when she told me that, I listened to her and I went to a trade school. And I think if she sat down with me today, I train thousands of people at a time. My audiences can be 1,000, 2,000 people. And I guide 2,000 people, hopefully, to bigger and better things. And I do that quite often.
I've seen it. I mean, you will hold an audience of 50 of the top martial artists, train killers, and make them all cry. That is powerful stuff. So, yeah, she was wrong. Seriously.
We have a problem today. We think that education is important, and it is. Education is really, really important. But if you don't have a drive, a personal connection, an ownership, a love, a need, you'll never succeed.
Yeah, right. It's got to be something bigger than yourself.
Passion.
Yeah, there you go. Passion is it. Passion is it. It's easy to focus on what you want to see in the new year. How do you stay focused on the vision for, say, 2011?
It's a mental training as simple as positive affirmations. If we get up in the morning and we get in the habit of looking at the sign on the side of the wall that says that Japanese proverb that drives me to the next day, to get in front of a mirror and understand you're in control of your own destiny. You're everything in your world to make good things happen or bad things happen. It's a choice. You have to decide to make a difference and stay focused on a goal of, number one, feeding your fellow man first.
Okay, so staying focused is is always about helping others. And I think that takes us back to making it real easy when you know what you're here to do. If your mission and passion is to help other people, you're naturally going to do it, and it's just going to take you to the places that you have to go, and it'll put you in places that you weren't thinking you were going to be at in order to get that job done.
You have no choice.
You will do what you have to do as long as you stay focused and you have that singular goal of, in this case, helping different people with the true aspects that you can give them some guidance. And so I love it.
In the elite military, we train them mission first. Mission first. If your mission is life, to do better, if your mission in life is to build people up, if your mission in life is to create change for people, if your mission in life is to be a great human being, knowing that through your greatness you can make other people great, then those are attainable goals for everyone. You know, live in your own dream. Don't live somebody else's dream. God gave us all a unique ability. If we understand that, we can rise up to the occasion.
Little incremental steps. Don't make it too big.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single footstep. Right. You know, and you eat an elephant one bite at a time. Right?
I think too many people, they get distracted. Life interrupts them, and they can't get back on track. So, like you said, those affirmations in the morning, the little things that tend to give you that focus back, repetition, the affirmations, keeps you going, and I see where you're going. I like it, and I get it.
And I think another thing that's really, really important, one of the richest men in the world was doing a seminar. And as he was doing the seminar, a very good friend of mine was there, and he said, "Sir, could you tell me, what do I need to do to really make myself a better human being?" And he said very plainly, "Watch who get in your ear. Watch who get in your ear." And my buddy thought about that for a while, and he said, "Watch who get in your ear." And what he meant was, you are who you surround yourself with. You become what you eat. You are what you eat. We've heard those sayings. What your brain eats, you become. Read. Listen to an old man tell a story. Care about your elders and your parents. We always used to learn from those people. We have a tendency to want the newer, bigger, better things. And in reality, we're all gravitating towards the knowledge of the sages, the great sages of the world, and the great masters of the world. Pay attention. They're going away. You know, pay attention to the old masters.
Yeah, I think we've got one right here.
We're trying.
All right. So what do you believe is the life principle that determines success overall? I mean, you've been leading up to it and giving us all these pieces.
My personal connection to my own personal achievements are my faith in God. I understand that if I'm a good man, good things will happen for me. Too many of us live on the edge between good and bad. Darkness is darkness, brightness is brightness. If we always walk towards the light, no matter what your light is, it doesn't have to be or have a specific name. It doesn't have to be a particular book. If it's good, you will do good and you will have good things in your life. If it's bad, you won't.
Yeah, I think that absolutely is true. That's karma. And in wrapping up, what is the message you want the readers to hear and take away for 2011 as their next stepping stone?
I think as long as we stay focused on the future, as long as we stay focused on good for our fellow man, understand that without each other, we have nothing. If we would take the time every day to lift other people up, walk out of your house every morning knowing in your heart, I can create change today. Today is up to me. Not only will I make my life the best life it can be, but today I'm going to brighten everybody I touch. Everybody I touch is going to be better because I was on the planet. If we understand that, we'll all do great.
I can't argue. I can't agree more. That's it. I thank you, sir, and I'll listen to this sage all day.
Roger that. Sounds good.
Love you.
Love you too, buddy.